bem-vindo ou bem-vinda ao canal Zerando Contigo. Me chamo Diego. Agora a gente vai fazer a missão secundária Oculus Occultatum. Encontrei um documento intrigante com um título promissor: A cura para a cegueira. O problema é que o resto do documento está escrito em braille e não consigo lê-lo. Se ao menos alguém pudesse me ajudar a decifrar este texto, aí a gente tem que procurar a ajuda deste homem. A gente tá aqui, ó. Ele tá aqui. Vampiros. Tem alguém lá. Eu acho que é um caça-vampiro.
Sorry, sir, no admittance. See them? See close! Fly, vermin!
Ih, olha lá. Alguém parece que está sendo atacado. Que barulho é esse?
Sir, no civilians allowed. Oh! I'm talking to you, you twat! Steady, boy! Stop on the move!
Ui!
Bloody monster! He's dead! I'll take its head!
Ai! Mais 2 caça-vampiros. Onde será que tá o homem? Cadê ele? À nossa direita. Será que é aqui? Ih, caramba, vampiros. Ai! Pô, apareceu mais! Ui! Ah! Caramba! Foi tenso, hein? Vamos pegar. Deve ser o homem que a gente está procurando, né? Essa voz aí. Vamos ver o que eles droparam. Ó, tem um baú aqui. Será que ele tá aqui em cima? A gente poderia ter subido por aqui. Ó, eu tô ouvindo vozes. Deve ser aqui, ó.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in.
É ele
Tell
mesmo.
me, how do you see the world these days? So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I don't know who she is.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me, and I believe she could say the same thing about me.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
Onde que vai estar?
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool. What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Vampiros se alimentam da nossa alma. Vampiros bebem nosso sangue, mas também devoram nossas almas. Como é possível acreditar que um homem ou mulher que sejam mortos por estas vis criaturas mordidos por suas bocarras imundas possam ser aceitos no paraíso? Não, estes corpos foram profanados e as almas foram corrompidas. Agora eles pertencem ao inferno, ao lado das legiões de demônios sanguessugas. Os vampiros se alimentam de nossas almas. Clarence Crossley. Para mais informações, entre em contato comigo.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool. Tell me, how do you see the world these days? What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
It's locked, all right.
Será que é possível destrancar essas portas?
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Leve, lá está escrito no lado direito da tela. Leve as anotações em braille para Mason. 2 de 4. Como é que eu vou achar as outras? Aqui no mapa não aparece. Pode estar aqui, em algum lugar aqui em West End, que eu não vim para aqui ainda. Apesar de estar aparecendo aqui um esconderijo, ó. Eu não lembro de ter vindo para cá. Aqui também não, nem aqui. E aqui também não. Pode estar aqui, né? Em algum lugar aqui, ó. Nessa região aqui. Deixa eu marcar. Esse meu esconderijo para eu fazer um novo medicamento que eu dei para ele, né?
I've heard so many bad things recently, I'm almost glad I cannot see them.
Eu acho que é para lá que tá o meu esconderijo. Opa, que é isso? É pra lá. Será que é lá? Ah, aqui, ó. Cadê minha bancada? O medicamento que eu dei a ele é tratamento para enxaqueca. Tem que fazer mais um aqui. Agora como é que eu vou... Como é que eu vou achar os outros papéis? Será que a gente acha com a visão de vampiro? Ah, eu tô... Ah, uma mala aqui, ó. Nem tinha visto, ó. Será que tá naquela área vermelha?
All right, time to make some more of that miracle stew. Where is the burner?
Como é que,
Shit!
como é que ele...
Ow!
Como é que ele faz isso
Shit,
sozinho?
no more chlorine. Well, the next batch will be a little less miraculous, that's all.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Dr. Reed? Please come in. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool. What can I do for you, Doctor?
Is your sister using you and your skills for her own profit?
I've lost my sight, not my wits. Loretta couldn't manipulate me in a million years.
Are you sure about that? You clearly depend on her.
Let me be perfectly clear. I came up with the idea of the Swanborough cordial. Loretta needs me more than I need her.
So, Mason, you are the creative one in the Swanborough business, are you not?
Yes, I am. I am the one who invented and improved the family recipe.
And you do it all by yourself? Blind and isolated in this laboratory?
My eyes may be useless, but my brain is still sharp. Once a chemist, always a chemist.
Mason, why would you waste your skill and knowledge on crafting snake oil and fake drugs?
But this is my only opportunity to continue practicing my art.
By giving false hope to desperate people?
They all see me as disabled and useless. I'm sick of their pity.
To accept what has happened to us and what we have become is a difficult process. I'm sorry for what you've had to endure.
You'll not get my respect through cheap compassion, Doctor. Speak to me like I'm a normal human being. That's all I ask.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Eu não tenho a menor ideia onde que eu posso achar as outras anotações. Será que tem que usar a visão de vampiro?
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Onde será que tá a irmã dele, hein? Ah, eu acho que é aqui, ó, que tá a irmã dele. Ou aqui.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell. Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Did you steal Clayton Darby's wallet? Tell me the truth, Christina.
Of course I stole it. But I never thought he would come back to look for it.
Why did you do it? He seems to trust you.
For a time I thought he was different from other men. In the end, he just wanted to sleep with me. Same as the others.
I care nothing for your story or your anger. You stole from him, so at the very least you share the responsibility.
Believe what you want. I don't care.
Que droga.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Like a secret or a plot I must reveal. Most of them don't speak English. How am I supposed to interview them?
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty. I'm cheap and I'm clean, I promise. You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to...
Good quality. Come on, take a look.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle.
The walls of your home will not protect you.
I should never have taken up my father's business.
A irmã dele lá.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
If your true purpose was to help, you wouldn't take money from the poor for your snake oil.
Oh, but to pay for it is part of the process, Doctor. If it were free, they wouldn't believe in it.
Loretta, is your brother your accomplice, or are you just using him?
I would never take advantage of Mason's handicap. He is my brother. He is the person I cherish the most.
But if he's not careful, he could make a deadly mistake. You have to be aware of that.
He is blind, not stupid. He's always been the brains of the family, and the Swanborough cordial was his idea in the first place.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money. When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again. Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Never heard of her.
Goodbye, young man.
Bloody heart, boy. Someday you'll understand. You've wasted...
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole living in the streets. Not me.
Agora que eu lembrei, eu tenho que salvar primeiro lá no esconderijo. Como eu tô vendo que vai demorar para eu achar as outras duas anotações, não tenho a menor ideia onde encontrá-las, então eu vou encerrar aqui o vídeo para não ficar muito longo. Muito obrigado pela companhia. Para saber quando entro ao vivo, basta se inscrever no canal Zerando Contigo e ativar o sininho. Você também pode assistir ao canal Zerando Contigo no Twitch. Inclusive, eu acho que eu vou pro Twitch agora. Uma boa noite. Até a próxima.